Okay, sir. I'll share my name and
So I have to search that CID manually, and there's no other option.
Hey guys, how are you? What's happening?
Hello, Krish. Hi.
Hello,
Hi, Krish.
hello. Okay. All right. We were working on split string. Okay. Oh, all right. Now, we understood why strings are so important. We understood what is the advantage of strings. All right. We understood what are the different methods of strings, correct? Now, if I want to make a string uppercase, what function do I use?
upper.
Dot uppercase.
Upper, not uppercase. Uh, if I want to make it lowercase, what do I do? Dot,
Lowercase.
Lowercase.
Dot lowercase.
dot lower. Okay, we use dot lower. Then if I want to capitalize it, what do I do?
Dot upper.
Capitalize.
If I want to check if it is going to start, if it is starting with a special character or some character, what should I use?
Start with.
What? Sorry.
Start with.
Okay. And if I want to check if it is ending with something, what do I use?
And with.
And with.
Okay.
And with.
All right. Now, let's say I have a string like this. My name is Krish. Let me put. Okay, I have a string like this. Now I want to split the string. Okay. Now how do I do it? X is equal to this. And then I will use X dot split. And can you please split based on spaces? So when I split it based on spaces, what it does is it will split my string based on spaces, and it will store each word in a list. Okay. So now when I print it, you see each word has been split based on spaces and is storing them inside. Imagine this list like a box, like a dabba. All right. So I am splitting this based on this dabba. 1 second. You see, each word has been split based on spaces. Just give me 1 second. I'm just streaming this. Okay. All right. So now it has split the entire string based on that space. And it is saving each word as a separate word inside my list. All right. Now I can do anything with that word. All right. And I'll show you what we can probably do. But now we're only learning how to split. Now let's say I have like word separated by comma. Now, how do I split this? Anyone?
Using comma.
Use comma in the place of space.
Correct. Well done. So I'm using comma in the place of space, and it will split the word into individual words in this list. Okay. And then I can do whatever I want to do with this. Maybe I want to change the name Krish to something else. I can do that. All right. Now, how do I do that? Let's do this. Okay. I think I of -1 equals Ajay. All right. Then print I. All right. Now you see it changed Krish to Ajay. Why -1? Why did I do -1?
It will start from end.
From
Correct. It'll pick the last word in my list. Okay. And I said I of -1, which is my last word. Can you please change it to Ajay? And I changed it to Ajay. All right. Now, how I can join this back as well. Now, how will I join this back? I'm joining it back based on space dot join. What am I joining? I. Now you see the entire list, which was split. Now it became a single string called my name is Ajay. Got it? This is how it works. Understood, guys?
Yes.
yes.
All right. Now, so you know how to split and how to join. It is one of the most important features of a string. Why? Because when we split a string, because it's saving it in individual words, now I can manipulate that the way I want it to manipulate. All right, using list functions. Now I know we've not learned list functions yet, but right now you just learn how to split and join it back. That is what I'm focusing on at the moment. Any questions on this? Do you know how to split a string and how to join it back? Okay. I'm assuming yes. All right. Now, we have different kind of operators. All right. The first operator that we are going to use, okay, is plus, which is addition, which is these are arithmetic operators. Plus, minus, star, okay, plus, minus, star, and division and modulus. All right. And then floor division and to the power. We already know this. Then we have assignment operator. Now we have equals to. So x equals 1, which means it is assigning 1 inside x. Easy peasy. Then we have x plus equals, x minus equals, star equals, division equals, and modulus equals. Now let's understand what this is. So if I have x is equal to 10, and if I do x is equal to x plus 5, what is the value of x now?
15.
15. 10.
15.
X is 10, x is equal to x plus y. So what will be my output? What will be my x value?
It will be 15.
15.
It is 15 because because x is already has 10. I'm adding 5 to 10 and I'm saving it inside x. So that is what this is doing over here. All right. Now, the same thing, it can be written like this. X plus equals 5, which is nothing but x equals x plus 5. Why? Because we are lazy. Because we don't want to write x 2 times. So this x plus equals 5 is the same as x is equal to x plus 5. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if I want to subtract 5 from x, how would we do it?
X minus
X
equal
minus equals
X
5.
minus 5.
Exactly.
5.
If I want to multiply x by 5,
X star equals
Star
equals to 5.
now if I want to divide something by 5,
X
X
slash X equal to 5.
equals to 5.
there you go. All right. So this is shortcut of doing the same operation like this. All right. Then we have comparison operators. In comparison, we are comparing two elements. All right. In this comparison, the first one is double equals. So if I do x is equal to 10, y is equal to 10, x double equals y. All right. X double equals y. What will be my output?
True. It will be true.
True. Then I can also do a comparison which says not equal. Not means exclamation. All right. So if I do x not equals 5,
False.
False.
false. Then if I do x greater than y,
false.
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 x less than y,
False.
False.
x greater than equal by,
False.
False.
True.
True.
False.
False. True. True.
okay. We are saying x greater than or equal to 5, y, which means
True.
it is true because it is equal to y. All right. X less than or equal to y.
That's also true.
True.
Correct.
Also true.
Got it. So you understood how this works, guys? All the comparison operators. Not equal means exclamation equals, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have logical operators. So one of them is called and, another one is called or, another one is called not. Okay. Now, x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, x greater than or equal to 10, and y double equals 20. All right. You remember this in 5th standard, we learned and operator. Now, for and operator, what should be true to get the true as an output?
At least one should be true.
True.
If both
Both-
should be true, then it will be true.
Both or now when I tell you, hey, can you go to this fruit shop, get me apple and banana? Does that mean that get me either apple or banana or get both?
Both.
Both.
All right. Now, if I tell you, hey, can you go to the shop and get me apple or banana? Then is it one of them or both?
One of
One of them.
All right, which means if one of them is true, you will get true in an OR operation. And operation, you have to have both of them have to be true. Got it? Then if x, okay, now in this case, x is less than 5 and x is less than 20. Now, what will be the output of this? So is this true or false? X less than 5?
False.
And this,
False.
let's say y. All right. Now, is this true or false?
false,
False. False.
Both are false. What will be my output?
True.
Why?
Yeah, it will not false. True.
False.
not
Maybe
it will be
false.
opposite.
Not false.
If
Not.
both are false, then it is false. Then I'm using a not operator. Not means the opposite of whatever comes inside here. It becomes the opposite. All right. So this one inside, is this true or false?
True, false.
It is true.
False.
Inside of
False.
it is false. Not dissimilar than
Is x
False.
less than 5? Why is someone saying true? Guys, watch this. X 10. Is 10 less than 5?
No,
Is
False.
is 20 less than 20?
no,
False.
So both are false.
False.
Both are false. And when I use not, not means it'll become the opposite.
Opposite of.
Okay, it'll become true. You got it? What not operator does? Whatever the output is, it'll make it opposite. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if we get true and false, it is false. True and true, it is true. False and false, it is false. Now in OR, true or false, it is true. True or true, it is true. False or false, it is false. Got it? And whatever you get output, the opposite is not. You understood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the final operator is and is not. Now, x is equal to 6 and y is equal to y is equal to 6, but in a string. So I'm saying x is y. Okay. Now is x y?
no.
So, which means, let me give you an example, a better example. Okay. Okay. X is x is equal to 6. Y is equal to x. All right. Now, what is there inside x?
6.
6, which means it is y is pointing to the same memory location as
X.
x. So x is sitting, like 6 is sitting inside this memory location. Okay, whatever memory location. Now y is pointing to the same memory location as x. So when I do x is y, what will I get?
6.
6.
True.
I'm comparing.
True.
True.
Okay. I'm comparing. So what y does is y is pointing to 6. So whatever is there in x, it is there in y now. So when I say x is y, it says it is true. All right, which means if both the references are pointing to the same memory location, all right, or this exact same object, that is what is does. Okay, is does that, which is it pointing to the same memory location. Now, in double equals, okay, which is comparison operator, all right, it returns true if the data inside the object are the same, if it is equal to that. Here it is pointing to the memory location, but here it is comparing the object itself, what is inside. Okay. So even if they're stored at different memory locations, like now, these both are stored in different memory locations. In this case, it is pointing at the value of the object. Here it is pointing at the memory. Are they both pointing to the same memory? That is what this is checking. This is checking the object itself. Got it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the main difference between is and double equals comparison operator. So if I have true or false, what is my output?
True.
Now, if I do not of true or false, what will I get?
False.
False.
Opposite of.
Because it's the opposite. All right. Now, we have something called casting. Now, casting means changing the form. All right. So let's say we have an integer. All right. Or let's say we have 10 inside my y. Now, you know how to find the type. So type of y, which will give me what?
Integer.
Integer.
It gave me integer.
Peter.
Now I'll say y is equal to string of y. Now what will this change y to?
String.
It will change the y to string. Now if you see 10 will be in quotations. Got it? So casting means changing the form of one form to another. All right. Now if that is the case, can I change this? X is equal to Krish and X is equal to int of X. Will this work?
Error.
Why?
No, sir. It is
not a
digit. Data type is string.
Because we cannot convert this into a integer.
String.
We
Integer.
cannot convert a string like Krish to a integer.
Integer.
Now, can I convert this to integer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because there is an integer
Yes.
form of X. All right. So when I print it, I get integer. All right. So we can convert. You have to be very careful when you're trying to convert. All right. Now, if I want 10.04, this is Boolean. Can I change this to integer?
No.
No.
Can we not change Boolean to integer? So not, sorry, float to integer.
Ten.
Why? All right, let me do this. So we have a float here, and I am converting that to integer. Now what happened? 10.04,
Round up.
Round off.
Round up.
10. Correct. Now if I put 10.66, what will this convert to?
10.
10.
10.
10 has the wrong
It is not rounding it, darling. It is not rounding it. It is converting that 10 to an integer. That's all. Whatever happens after decimal is received. It is removed. It is not rounding it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we can convert a string to integer, integer to a string, a Boolean to integer, integer to Boolean. So if I have x is equal to 1, and if I want to convert that to Boolean, I will just add this Boolean. And now what do you think my output will be?
True.
It'll be true. Why? Because the Boolean of 1 is true. Right. Now, in Boolean, what it actually checks is if there is a value inside x. Now, if I put 2, even that will be true. All it is checking is there a value inside x? If there is a value inside x, then it is true. If it is empty, then it is false. Got it? So when you're converting to Boolean, it just have to remember it is checking if there is a value inside the variable. That's it. All right. So this process of converting from one form to another is called casting, typecasting. We're changing the type of one form to another. All right. It is called typecasting. Okay. Now, they won't ask all these questions in the interview. This is like, okay, we're learning how to use ABCD. All right. Now, when they ask a question, it'll be to combine everything that we have learned and use that somewhere. All right. Use that in like a use case, like a problem statement. All right. Now we're learning what all is there that we can do in Python, and then we'll use everything and we'll build something. All right, we'll build a game, we'll build a banking system, we'll build some use cases that we could probably use in real world. All right, so we will actually build something on the back of this. Okay, now I have a color, which means I am using something called an input function. Now, like the name suggests, it says, can you input something? So what is it? It is asking me, please enter your favorite color. So when I execute this, it will give me this question. Please enter your favorite color. All right. Now, if I say red, where do you think this red is saved?
The variable color.
Correct. It is saved inside the variable color. All right. And always remember, anything you put into an input function, it becomes a string value. Let me enter your favorite number. All right. Now, if I enter 10, now this 10 is an integer, correct? But when I enter, you see my type is still string only, correct? So if I don't want string as my type of color, I want to change it to integer. How can I do that?
Interesting. Use INC.
Using cast function. So I will put integer around this. Okay. So I have an input function. Whatever I give, can you please convert that to integer? Now let me execute this. 10. Now when I enter, you see my type, it is integer. You guys understood this?
Yes, sir.
By,
Yes, sir. Yes,
by default, whatever you put inside input, it becomes a string. All right. Now we are converting that into integer by using a integer casting function. Got it? So this is how we cast our data. All right. Now, where am I going to use input function? I'll show you. We're going to build a project from this. Any questions so far?
Before sometime you just explained that if there is a string of like your name like Trace, so we can't convert it from string to integer. But when I'm storing it number 10 inside double quotation as a string, but I can convert it to the integer. Then what is the reason like we can say that this can't convert and this can convert, like what is the answer related?
What is the integer equivalent of your name, Priyadarshini?
Sorry, sir?
So you're asking me, you could not convert my name to integer, but you can convert an integer to a string. Is that what you asked?
Uh, Not integer. I mean that is also a string, but that is a 10. Suppose a 10 is inside the double quotation, means that is a string. Right, sir?
I can't hear
But
you.
we can.
There's no this. Can you hear her, guys? Can someone tell me?
Hello?
Properly, sir.
Some
Voice is
disturbance
okay.
is there, sir.
Lot of disturbance, Priyadarshini. I can't hear you. Okay, while she fixes, any other questions?
Yeah, Krish, one query.
Yeah, Siddharth.
So previously you told that when there is we assign a variable
Same thing,
and
Siddharth. Your voice is very, very low. Can you speak up, please?
is it clear now?
Okay, I'll try. Go for it.
So previously you told that when we put equals using variables, it just points to the memory of the previous variable. That's why I want to duplicate the data to a new memory. How do we do that?
You want to duplicate that data.
Yes,
Well, I'm struggling to answer your question. So x is equal to 5, y is equal to x.
yes.
All
So
right.
over here,
Now, this y, it's pointing to this memory x, from memory location x. All right. So whatever whatever data I change here, all right, it will get changed here as well, because it is not copying the data. It is pointing to the memory. So let's say, all right. So this is my memory location. Okay. Now I will say x, okay, x is equal to 10. So now this x is pointing to this memory location. And 10 is saved inside this memory location, which is our heap. All right, heap memory. Now, I am saying yx, I will say, okay, let me put this over here. Now I'll say y is equal to x, which means it is also pointing to that same memory location. All right, it is not copying the object inside y. It is pointing to the same memory location. It is called shallow copy. All right, which means when the value changes here, let's say I say x is equal to 11. Now y will also say it's the same, because it is pointing to the same memory location. It is not copying this object inside y. All right, it is just pointing to the same memory location. So when I do x is y, because both are pointing to the same memory location, it will say true. You understood?
yeah. So my query was, uh, let's say I want to create another memory location, and in that memory location, I want to put the value of x. How to do that?
Sorry, repeat that question. Your voice is very low. So you want to create another memory location.
Yeah, named y, which will have the same value as of x.
So you want to create a new memory location y, but it should have the same value as x,
Yes,
but without doing a shallow copy.
yes.
So for that, we use something called a deep copy. Okay, that comes in a bit of an advanced concept, but it is called deep copy. All right. Now, what is deep copy? Okay, so deep copy is where you are copying the object. Okay, so when you have x is equal to 10 and y is equal to x, all right, you are pointing to the same memory location. But if you want to take a deep copy of x, then we use a library called copy. All right. And then we do copy dot deep copy y. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is called deep copy. Now, when you point these two things, it is actually pointing to the same memory location, all right, which is 10, or let's say here, 10 in memory, all right, which means they both are pointing to the same object, which means when I do x double equals y or x is y, both will be true. All right. But if I want to change this, if I want to do a deep copy, this is called a shallow copy, like a high level copy. That is what it means. Now, if I want to do a deep copy, then I will import copy and for a shallow copy, I do copy.copy. And for a deep copy, I'll do copy.deep copy. All right, I'll explain that when we finish list. It is part of your list syllabus. All right.
Sure.
All right. So we'll discuss shallow copy and deep copy there. Okay. Now,
Please,
yeah, Priyadarsh.
sir, I have typed the question here in the chat box.
Okay. X is equal to Priya. This can't be converted to an integer, but X is equal to 10. It can be converted to integer. No, this is exactly what I asked you. What is the integer version of Priya? Do you have an integer version of Priya?
No,
Okay. Do I have an integer version of 10?
Yes, yes.
Right?
but both string only.
What, ma?
But both are string only.
Okay, if I ask you to convert Priya to integer, what will be the integer value?
We can't.
What?
We can't. It's not possible.
Then you know the answer, no? It is like, sir, when I am breathing, why am I, although carbon dioxide and oxygen both are there in the air, why am I only breathing oxygen? Why can't I breathe carbon dioxide? Both are in the air only, no? Priya,
Yes, sir.
both are in the air, no?
Um,
Why? Why can't you breathe carbon dioxide?
I don't need it.
Huh?
I don't need it, sir.
You don't need it. But why can't you breathe? Let's say I want to do it. I want to breathe carbon dioxide. Can I?
No.
Can I choose? Okay, now I'm going to need only carbon dioxide. I don't need a thing. Can I do that? Can I pick what I want?
No.
No. So now you ask me a question. Priya is also a string. 10 is also a string. Why can't I convert 10 to an integer but not Priya to an integer? No, but what is 10 and what is Priya? Are they both same?
One is alphabetical and another is in numbers.
Correct. Now, can I convert 10 to an integer value? Yes. But
Yes.
why can't I convert Priya? Do you have Priya, integer value of Priya? Then do it. I'm happy for you to do it. Even I want to know how to do it. I've always been waiting to understand what my integer value is of Krish. Got it? It's not a valid question, darling. All right. Now, we're going to come to data structure. Okay. What are the different default or core data structures of Python? We have list, we have tuple, we have dictionary, and we have set. All right. You remember the 4 girlfriends of my son. The first one is a list, which means it is ordered, it allows duplicates, it is mutable, and it is heterogeneous. Now, what does heterogeneous mean? Heterogeneous means it can store data from different data types. I have integer, I have string, I have Boolean, and I have float. So this means the same list can store all types of data. That is called heterogeneous. All right. So let's say I have a string like this or a list like this. Now list is denoted by square brackets. All right. Now let's say I have a list like this. Now I want the first element in my list. What should I put inside this?
0.
0.
I put 0. So when I do this, because I didn't run this, I'll get an error. Let me run this first. Now I get 1. You see, x of 0 is 1. So I got 1. Okay. Now if I want from 0 to the third position, what do? X of 0 to 3. All right. This is your first wife. This is your second wife. Second wife is excluded. So what do you get? 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is excluded. So I get 1, 2, 3. Correct? All right. Now, if I want everything from the beginning to the third position, it's the same thing. You leave the first blank. We did this in string. It is exactly the same thing the way you did it in string. So if I leave it blank, it means from the beginning. All right. Now, if I leave the second blank, what does it mean?
To the end.
Till the end. All right. So from first character till the end. So it will exclude 1. So from the first character till the end. That is what this means. Okay. Now, to get everything, you just have to put both blank or just type X. You will get it. Now, if I put colon, colon 2, what does this do?
In difference with the
Alternative
Sorry, it will?
it will alter.
position variation.
It will skip in between characters. Correct? It will skip in between characters. That is what this does. All right. Now, if I do colon, colon 4, it will skip 3 characters in between. If I do colon, colon minus 1, what does this do?
It reverse.
Skip from the
It will
from there.
reverse the list. The last will come to the front and first will go to the last. It will reverse it. So it will give you everything from starting to the end, but in reverse. Got it?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
this is an interview question, but you cannot answer it like this. I'll show you how to answer it. Okay. We cannot answer it using indexing. They'll ask you, can you reverse a list? But you cannot use colon, colon minus 1 to reverse your list. There is another way to do it, which I'll show you how to do that. Okay. Now, by using indexing, I proved that the data is ordered because if I'm asking for the first element, 0, I got the first element, which means everything is sitting in an order. All right. I also proved it is heterogeneous. But now I need to prove that it is mutable and it allows duplicates. Okay. Now for mutability in a list, there's a lot of things you can do. All right. We can add, we can remove, we can replace, we can pop, and we can, well, we can pop. This is not a function. Now, what are the different things that we can do? Let's go through one by one. Let's say I have a list like this. Now, when I execute this, you see, I have duplicates. It did not throw me an error. When I print it, I have a list with duplicates. So I proved 3 points. Number 1, it is ordered. Number 2, it is heterogeneous. Number 3, it allows duplicates as well. The only thing I need to prove is that it is changeable. Okay. Now, to prove it is changeable, there are different ways of adding elements to a list. So one is called append, another one is called extend, another one is called insert. Append means add an element to the end of the list. So I have a list called X. Now, when I do append 10, what do you think will happen? Where do you think the number 10 is going?
After 7.
After 7.
After 7.
At the end.
If you see, I get 10 here. Append in English means add it to the end. Got it?
Yes.
All right. Now, if I do append a new list 13 and 14, now what will happen here? Do you think only the elements will get appended or the entire list will get appended?
That will
The list will be
Entire list.
The entire list will get appended. Now, for you, you can see there are two objects inside that list. For a list, when we're doing append, it looks at it as a single object. You know, when you get a gift box, all right? Now, you put a gift box inside another gift box. But inside a gift box, you can have 10 gifts. You can have 10 keychains or whatever. But when you're inserting it, it is a single gift box. So that is what is happening here. X dot append, when I do 13 and 14, maybe inside this box there are two elements, but we can only append a single object, which is a list. So in a append, you can either append one or like a single object, or you can append a single element or a single object. Single element is like 10, 11, 12 or whatever, single element. But, or if you want to insert multiple things, then you put it inside another list, and then you can add 15, 16, 17, then comma, apple, banana. All right, now if you see, for append, it has a list, but there's another list inside a list. But for append, it is looking at the outer list. It's only got one object, which is a list. Correct? You see? You understood? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. In append, you can only append one single object. Elements inside that object, you can have many. All right. But you can only insert one single object. All right.
Krish, I had a question here. Like you have like added 15, 16, 17, and is it an example you are given like adding another list for apple and banana, or like I can do it with 15, 16, 17, comma apple, comma banana itself without the bracket or list bracket?
So what I'm saying here is, this is called nested lists. So I have a list inside a list, but when I'm appending, it is all a single object. Correct? It is, so let's say I have a gift box. Inside that, I have 10 gift boxes, small gift boxes. But when you pick up, you're only picking up one box. Are you going to say that you're picking up 10 boxes?
No.
So when you give that gift to your friend, you're only giving one gift. You're
Yeah.
not giving 10 gifts. Only when he opens, will he find those 10 gifts. Correct? So same way here, I'm appending a single box here, but inside that single box, I have like 5 elements, 4 elements. I have 1, 2, 3, and this is one more element, 4. Now inside the 4th element, I have 2 more elements. Correct?
No.
All right. So append can only append a single element or a single object. Okay. It cannot do, like, you cannot put two lists. Like, for example, I cannot do 1, 2, 3. Then I cannot put another list like 4, 5, 6. I cannot do that. Okay. Because it says it takes only one argument, but 2 were given. All right. But can I put this inside this? Now will it work?
Yes.
Yes, it will work. All right. Now it will work. Got it? So that is the difference between append and extend. So extend, now we'll come to extend. You see, now I have this appended. All right, awesome. Now let me run this again. Okay. Now, let's say I have a list called
Hi,
bun-
Krish. Like
Yeah,
one question.
yeah,
So, like you explained now, so in like one list, we can add both like 1, 2, 3, comma apple, comma banana, like that way.
correct.
We
In
can add that.
the,
Okay,
in the same list, you can add any elements, right?
okay, okay.
So I have
So,
apple, banana, cherry, then I can add 1, comma, 8, sorry, 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, then comma, true, then comma 1.004. I can add whatever I want inside the list. It will store it. All right. But I can also add another list. Tomato, beans. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
So one more question here.
Yeah.
So suppose if I want to pick tomato only, sir, as the output. So is it possible?
I'll come to that. I'll come to that.
Okay.
We'll learn how to do that. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So let's say I'll remove this now. All right. I have apple, banana, and cherry. Now I have a while list, which has only orange. Now I need to join these two lists to make it a single list. So for that, I will use something called extend. So x dot extend y. So when I do this, both will be converted to a single list. Got it? So we have converted this to a single list. So now y became an extension of x. Now let's say I have more than one element, like watermelon. Okay. And then I have not cherry, guava. All right. Now, again, if I extend it, you see, orange, watermelon, and guava became part of my X.
Hi, Krish.
Yeah,
What is the difference between extend and append? Both are
that is,
similar, right?
that is exactly what I'm trying to explain. Now, what is the difference between extend and append? What happened in append and what happened in extend? Now, append, you could only append a single object or a single element to the end of the list. In extend, can you add more than one element to the list?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So that is the main difference between append and extend. In append, you can only add a single element or a single object. In extend, you can add more than one element or one object to the list. Got it?
Yeah,
All right. Now this, we can also add two lists by just giving x is equal to x plus y. So when I do that, it will merge the two lists and it will save it inside x. So 1, 2, 3 plus 4, 5, 6 will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? Then we have insert. So we understood what append does. We don't understood what extend does. Then we have insert. In insert, I have, let's say I want to insert something inside my list. Now, if let's say there's like 4 or 5 books on my table, and I tell you, can you go take this book and insert it in that shelf? Now, there are two questions you will ask me. What book and where? So, this tells me where I'm going to insert, the position, and this tells me what I'm going to insert. So, let's say I'm inserting apple. All right. Now, when I do x dot insert, first position, apple. Now, where is the first position? Where do you think the apple will go inside this list?
On second, 2.
In this here,
yeah.
after 2. All right. Now, which means when I run this, apple will be there in the place of 2 and 2 will come to the side. So now I can insert elements to the end using append and extend. I can insert elements in between somewhere as well using insert function. Correct?
Yes.
All right, so far so good. Any doubts in this? So now we know append, extend, and insert. Can I assume that?
Yes.
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 Now let's say I have a list like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apple, banana, mango. Inside this, I have another list. Tomato, beans. Inside this, I have another list. Pencil, pen, and krish. And then I have coriander, which is part of this list. All right. So this is in between. It is the second element in between. Then I have watermelon. Now I need to extract krish from this. How will I do it? X off. All right. Very, very, very simple indexing. 0, 1, 2, 3. And this is the fourth element. Now is krish there inside my fourth element?
Yes.
No, sir.
No.
Sir, inside one more.
Is
pen.
krish there? This is my, imagine this like boxes. Is this box inside the other box?
Yes.
Is this box inside this box?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that means, don't you think I should extract this box to get krish now?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So when I do that, okay, I got apple, banana, mango, tomato, beans, all that. Now inside this box, where is my krish? 0, 1, 2, 3. Is my krish inside this box?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I got tomato, beans, pencil, pen, krish, coriander. Now, where is krish inside this box? 0, 1, 2. Is he there inside here?
Yes.
2. Okay, I got that. Now, what should I put to get krish now?
So,
2.
2.
Did I get krish?
Yes.
Yes.
Did that answer your question? Someone asked me this question to extract exactly tomato or something.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is indexing from a nested list. It is very, very simple, simple logic. Think of it like a gift box, and you will understand exactly how to write this code to extract that exact element. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Easy peasy?
Yes, very easy.
Awesome. All right. Now, remove and pop, I'll continue from the next class, guys, because it takes time to talk about remove and pop.
If we want to practice this, like I tried accessing the Colab link which you had sent, and I think when I try or run it, I think I do not have access for that. Like if I want
You
to
cannot type into my collab. Otherwise, then I will lose everything that's here. So what you do is you create a new collab and then you refer to my collab and do practice on your collab.
Okay.
Because if I give everyone access to write in my collab, you can imagine what can happen.
So I need to create a new collab and try.
Exactly. Just copy paste from my collab and use it in your own collab.
Okay.
All right. Otherwise, they'll type whatever we want. I mean, we won't. 1 second. Shit, I put it into some wrong. Okay. All right. Awesome, guys. That's about it from me. Thank you so much. Have an amazing evening, and I'll see you guys in the next class.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Krish.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.